Shelby Theiss, who on March 2nd, 2013, joined our Alpha Omega chapter. When useful lives are thus cut off, the most vital, the most comforting thought, the belief to be adhered to most firmly, is that every life, however short it may seem, is individually immortal and individually essential to the completion of the great and good purpose of this universe. This is a very old thought in religion and in science. Some have faith to see its truth, and for those who need it, there is abundant material evidence on every side. Our Alpha Omega chapter we believe to be not far away and abstract, but forever with us, exerting a blessed influence upon us, reminding us that the principles that bind us are real, external, and divine, deterring our thoughts and actions from whatever is trivial, transitory, or unworthy. For though all the glory of the world shall pass, the glory of the loving Spirit is still endures. She of whom we are thinking tenderly today has enriched us with the treasure of an inspiring memory. No eulogy can praise her beyond the knowledge of her character and usefulness that fills the hearts of her sisters. It is fitting to express, though incompletely, our grateful remembrance of her. Lydia Grogan, please renew in our minds the life of our dear sister, Shelby Theiss.
Shelby had a lot of accomplishments, large and small, that impacted our community. Some accomplishments even going unnoticed. Shelby had an immediate impact on our chapter from the very beginning. She played a major role in her 2010 Pledge Class Philanthropy project for breast cancer. Her involvement in this project led her to want to be more involved within our chapter. Her first office as social chair allowed her to have interaction with the other Greek organizations on campus, and I think everyone will agree that she instantly made connections all over Murray State. She had a positive impact on everyone she met and worked alongside, always making friends wherever she went. With such outstanding involvement and a genuine positive outlook for our chapter, Shelby was elected to Vice President of Administration. Working alongside our president, she helped accomplish great things for our chapter and became a role model. Not only was Shelby involved with our chapter, she was also involved on campus. Shelby was a member of Campus Board of Activities, the Student Alumni Association, the Finance and Economic Club, and was recently accepted into the finance program here at Murray State. All of these commitments and duties that Shelby was a part of led to her AOPI nomination for Miss MSU 2013. In addition to these outstanding obligations, everyone who was close to Shelby really knew her as the cupcake artist. This past semester at our chapter's Red Rose Formal, Shelby was given the AOPI award for Miss Betty Crocker. Everyone who knew her also knows that no one will ever be able to replicate her delicious baked goods. Lastly, and most importantly, Shelby was recently elected to the office of Vice President of Recruitment. She was so happy with this office and so eager to get started. Shelby wanted to be able to show girls what AOPI was truly about and convey to them all the things she loved about our chapter. She wanted potential new members who would love AOPI as much as she did, and girls who she knew would help our chapter grow on this campus. Shelby had many talents and was always there ready to assist or contribute in any way that she could. We all feel blessed that she shared her talents and her heart with us. Not only did she make an impact on our chapter, but also on our lives. Jordan Travis, Shelby's big sister, would now like to share with you how she impacted each and every one of our lives.
Sometimes sisters come into our lives, leave footprints on our hearts, and we are never, ever the same. Shelby was my little, and everyone that knows us knows how protective I was over her. First glance at her during recruitment and I fell in love. When it came big little time, I claimed her, and trust me, I was willing to put up a fight. The moment she became my little, we instantly became best friends. She was the first person I would call with good news, and the first hug I would get when I was having a bad day. Every time Shelby was having a rough day, we all knew because there were dozens of freshly baked cupcakes and cookies prepared for everyone. If it wasn't for her stress baking, no one would ever know she was having a bad day because no matter what, she was always smiling. Even though Shelby was my little, I looked up to her in so many ways. She was the type of person that I want to be, a best friend, keeper of secrets, and partner in crime. I could tell her everything knowing I would never be judged. We were the perfect match and had our whole futures planned out together. Shelby left an impression here that will never, ever be forgotten. From her beautiful smile, to those cute blonde curls, to her amazing cupcakes. Shelby will never be forgotten, and I know I'll continue to think about her every day. As hard as it will be, I'll continue to smile, because no matter what, she always did. I think back to her playing softball this year, and let's be honest, she wasn't the best player on the team. But she didn't care. She would come every game, hair curled, pink shorts, and even wearing a glitter headband. We would cheer so loud for her every time she stepped up to the plate, and I'll never forget the time she actually hit the ball. She stood there in shock until we had to yell at her to run, and that little girly run, we won't ever forget that either. In that moment, I couldn't have been more proud of her for actually getting on base. But now, in this moment, I'm at my proudest. This past week, I have seen the impact Shelby has made on so many people's lives here at Murray. Because of Shelby, our smile will be just a little brighter, and we will love just a little sweeter. I'm going to miss Shelby like crazy, but she has forever changed my life, and for that, I will always thank her.
Let this life be to us a sign of what our order and its every member should be to the world. Remembering Shelby Theiss, let us receive the rose. This sheaf is a fitting symbol to us of the harvest of a fruitful life, this rose of a life of grace and love. The beauty of the rose typifies the quiet and eternal unfolding of the Spirit. The sheaf, the regeneration of the fallen wheat. So is this life. So shall it grow and bloom forever in God and in our hearts. In silence, let us pray. Amen.
To thee our lives we give, within thy love to live, Father adored, Father adored. To thee in faith we turn, this victory
As we leave this service, may we be comforted by warm memories and sustained by the love and fellowship that we share.
May the angels protect you, trouble neglect you, heaven accept you when it's time to go home. May you always have plenty, your glass never empty, know in your belly you're never alone. May your tears come from laughter, you find friends worth having, with every year passing. You need more than gold. May you win but stay humble, smile more than grumble, and know when you stumble, you're never alone. Never alone, never alone. I'll be in every beat of your heart when you face the unknown. Wherever you fly, this isn't goodbye. My love will follow you, stay with you, baby, you're never alone. Well, I have to be honest, as much as I want it, I'm not gonna promise the cold winds won't blow. So when hard times have found you and your fears surround you, wrap my love around you, you're never alone. Never alone, never alone. I'll be in every beat of your heart when you face the unknown. Wherever you fly, this isn't goodbye. My love will follow you, stay with you, baby, you're never alone. May the angels protect you, trouble neglect you, heaven accept you when it's time to go home. May you always have plenty, glass never empty, know in your belly you're never alone. Never alone, never alone. I'll be in every beat of your heart when you face the unknown. Wherever you fly, this isn't goodbye. My love will follow you, stay with you, baby, you're never alone. My love will follow you, stay with you, baby, you're never alone.
My name is Mike Maxwell. I'm the assistant grant prayer for the Assistant Cox Fraternity Second Province. I'm here as the official representative for the Assistant International Fraternity, and we're here today to share our condolences to our brother, Shelby Theiss, and Matt Rick, and to the family and friends of Shelby Theiss. The chapter, the S1 chapter of River State University, has asked me to announced that for 2013 and 2014, they would like to honor her memory by naming her the honorary sweetheart of the on top. And as such, they are going to bestow upon her an honor that is only reserved for our members and our sweethearts. And that is the highest ritualistic ceremony that we can confer upon our members. And that is our white rose ceremony. So if you'll please allow us to do us the honor of honoring Shelby by performing our white rose ceremony. Brothers and sisters, and to all friends assembled here today, we are gathered here to pay our tribute of love and respect to the memory of Shelby Theiss. We honor her because to be chosen to be the Sigma Chi sweetheart means that Shelby represented the ideals of the White Cross and they lived Sigma Chi's core values of friendship, justice, and learning while making her own personal contributions to our fraternity. We meet because of her passion from our circle to heaven above. And yet in our hearts is the confidence that her living spirit hovers near. To her dear ones and friends present, we would bring our expression of sympathy. And to her memory, we would offer our homage to her qualities of heart and mind. To the friend and sister and the sweetheart among us, a woman of affairs, we have known her as loyal and devoted to representing the Sigma Chi fraternity and the high ideals of the white cross that we wear. Her friendship was enduring, her generosities were large, and her life was an inspiration. She loved the Alpha Omicron Pi sorority and this fraternity, but she knew that their helpfulness and sympathy were meant to be broader than the bounds of any organization. Her loyalty was grounded in the faith that our shared values stand climbing for better citizenship and for a more noble civilization, and for the higher ideals of life and its service to man and its reverence to God. In the sacred place, in this reverent moment, the thought is dominant that life and its true friendship are indestructible. Because of the spirit of man, death cannot have the victory. That which we call death is but the gateway to life immortal. For the spirit of life does not die. Inasmuch as our dearly beloved sweetheart wore over her heart the white cross of Sigma Chi, whose immaculate whiteness symbolized the purity of our motives. Therefore, it is most appropriate that we lay white roses upon her memorial. In token of the sweet memories we will always cherish of her, the sweetheart we love so well.
say love is a river that drowns a tender reed. Some say love is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love is a hunger, an endless aching need. But I say love, it is a flower, and you, it's only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never takes the chance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never learns to dance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give, and the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. When the night has been too lonely and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong, just remember in the winter, far beneath the bitter snow, lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose. I would like to take this time to thank each and every one of you for coming to help us honor Shelby today. A very special thank you goes to our family for being able to be here with us. We have been overwhelmed by the support and love we have received over the past week from everyone. We truly appreciate it all. I would also like to recognize all of my sisters for being there for each other through this hard time. What an amazing sisterhood we have that Shelby helped us build. As you can all tell, Shelby greatly impacted all of our lives, the Greek community, and all of Murray State. I honestly do not think we would be the chapter we are today without her. She has made all of our lives brighter just by knowing her, and I'm so thankful for that. Shelby will continue to bless us and inspire us forever. Before we invite Shelby's family, Aopies and Matt, to join us for a private reception across the hall, I would like to ask all active and alumni Aopies to stand to sing A Rose Ever Blooming.
A